The students tell me that they love it.
Immediately they see some materials and their mind goes to work.
They're working with each other, asking questions, and doing the learning.
The students are more engaged, and I think the teachers are more engaged with the students.
It's really their classroom and it's really their projects. I just plan for them and I deliver the instruction to them, and then I just step back and let them go.
My process is, here's a little content, now play with it. Get your hands dirty, does this make sense? And then I teach them a little bit more. Now add to what you originally started with. Here's a little bit more, and then you adding. So it's that gradual process where they keep layering it. And at the very end, they're like, this is pretty cool. I have now created this.
Before, math was do some practice problems, do some by yourself. Okay, now let's take a quiz. And now I kind of give them a situation and they use math to solve their own problems. And I get to watch them really take off and explore the concept.
Instead of starting with the vocabulary first and learning what all the words mean, the students start with a problem or a challenge, and then they learn what vocabulary they need in the process.
It's not where the kids just run, it's a process. So you say, okay, in these careers we have to do a design. Who's going to be the designer? Who's going to be the project manager? Who's going to be, who's going to be in charge of like the river? So we then talk about like ecosystems, all those types of careers that would be in these types of situations.
It is a copious amount of planning on the teacher's part before doing the lesson with the students. But once you actually deliver the instruction to them, it is definitely a hands-off. You give it to them and you let them go.
I'm more a facilitator. I'm walking around the room and answering their questions as they need them, rather than guiding the lesson the whole time.
One of the math projects we did this year, we had our students build game boards. So they were game designers and they worked on as teams. They had to incorporate fractions and decimals in their game, but they could make whatever kind of game they want, and they were so creative with it. Some had action games, some had board games, but they really flew with it.
So kids know right away, this is my work, and typically there's a lot of pride with that.
And you also have to be able to let them fail. It gives them the opportunity to find different ways to achieve things once they have failed at something, to go back and try it again.
The students who are maybe struggle a little bit more, I get to spend more time with them and really focus on their needs. And then the students who understand the concepts, I get to challenge them and watch them really fly with an idea.
With Bernard, Melville, the whole school district doing STEM, it just ignites a passion for learning that sometimes as teachers we are excited and we're trying to have the kids buy in. Well, with STEM, there's typically no buy-in. The kids are automatically, their minds are racing.